students, now I am going to explain you about preamble. What do you mean by preamble? The preamble sets the stage for the constitution. It clearly communicates the intentions of the framers and the purpose of the document. The preamble is an introduction to the highest law of the land. It is not the law. It doesn't define the government powers and individual rights. It is the introduction of the constitution. So hopes and aspiration of the people as well as the ideals before a nation, it is describing in the preamble. According to the preamble of the constitution, we the people of India, the citizen of India, we are having the what we can constitute India. India is declared as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic, and we have to secure all the citizens according to preamble and the introduction of the constitution. Justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. So constitution secure all these things. Equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity means brotherhood. The feeling of brotherhood it will also maintain, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. In our constituent assembly it is given, it is the introduction of the constitution. Now students, I am going to explain you the basic features of our constitution. Number 1, a written, enacted and a lengthy constitution. Our basic feature of the constitution first is it is written and it is established by law, and it is among the, if we will compare to other country, it is the lengthiest constitution of the world. Our constitution is a written document. It was adopted, it was make a law and given to us by our constituent assembly on 26 November 1949. The constitution is still that was, it is properly detailed. It is the lengthiest one. It has 395 articles and 12 schedules listed in it, and it is divided into 22 parts. It has been amended more than 100 times. Amendment I told you, that is change. Number second feature of constitution is it is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. One by one I will explain you. The Constitution of India lays down certain basic feature or the basic structure that is given in the constitution. India is a sovereign. Sovereign means it is having the their own land, free land. It is independent land it is having. Socialist, that is based on the social. Secular, that is we respect all the religion in India. Any person can adopt any religion and we will respect all the religions. Next is democratic. Democratic, here we can choose our representative by the direct election after 5 years. It means government of the people, by the people, for the people. Republic, here we can that was constitution we have just implemented on 26 November 1949 it was, but Republic Day we are celebrating when it was implementing, that is 26 January 1950. So India is a sovereign as it is has the proper independent. So it is republic because the head of the state in India, namely Indian president is there, is elected for 5 years by the member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and state legislative by the indirect election and electoral college. This is the basic feature of the constitution and it should be secured properly, and we may call it as the what main feature of our constitution. Number third, universal identifier. What do you mean by this? It means the person who is above the age of 18 or 18 years old, he can cast the vote because India is having the democracy. It is democracy. We can elect our representative. The person, the citizen of India who is under the age of 18, they can't cast the vote. But above or 18 years old, we can cast our vote. He possesses this right about any discrimination of caste, creed, color, religion or belief. No discrimination is there. They can cast vote whether they are belong to any religion, any caste, any creed, any color. Number fourth, that is the constitution is rigid and flexible constitution. It is hard but we can't change, but special. According to 368 article, we can do the amendment. According to article 368, we can amend. There can be amendment in the constitution. If the law is not according to the welfare of the people can raise voice against that, and the some people can vote, the member of that legislative assembly and other members can vote change according to the amendment. That was 368 article. They can do the amendment in that law, and that time what needs two-third majority in both houses of the parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha.